Today, we're sharing ways to have safety talks with your child without scaring them. Joining us again is Shelby Lynch from the Care Center. Welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
We're glad you're here. So what types of safety talks are we talking about today?
Yeah, today we're going to talk about how to really address body safety with your kids. Obviously, when kids are away from their safe grown-up during the summertime, maybe they're at camp, at a sleepover, somewhere else, they might not have access to their safe grown-up. So when someone violates their space, they don't quite know what to do. So it's important to have these conversations now.
Okay, so at what age do you start having these conversations?
It is never too early to begin this conversation. I have a young son at home, and I am starting these conversations even now with him. Now, how much he understands, we're not quite sure, but it's always important to have these conversations early and often. You're not taking away a child's innocence by equipping them with important language to keep their bodies safe.
Okay, so then if you're talking about the risks of strangers or boundaries, how do you keep it calm and not scare them?
Yeah, the key there is making sure that we are focusing on safety and not fear. We want kids to understand that we're having these conversations with them because we care about keeping them safe, but we're not trying to scare them. Again, as parents and caregivers, it's vitally important that we remain calm and in control of our emotions and our words and the language that we use, because whatever emotion we display is going to send a message to our children, and they're going to pick up on those cues.
So what are some examples of safety rules, and how can you really build your child's confidence through that?
Yeah. The first thing that we want to do is we want kids to understand that they can always say no to any type of touches to their body that make them feel uncomfortable. So some kids might feel very comfortable giving others a hug. For other children, they might not feel comfortable with that. So we want to make sure that kids understand that they do have rights when it comes to their bodies. We also want to make sure that we are doing regular check-ins with our children when it comes to interactions that they might have with adults in their life. An easy way to do this is to talk about what-if scenarios in the car with your child. What if your soccer coach ever said something to you that made you feel uncomfortable? What would you do? Who would you go to? Who would you talk to? Kids love to talk about what-ifs all the time. So if we use that tactic, but make it about safety, it can be very, very powerful.
And you've got a helpful tool, a resource from your ROAR program that can really help parents with this too.
Absolutely, we sure do. We've got a book right here that we are launching August 1st. This is the second edition of our Rex Finds His Roar storybook.
Okay.
So if you're familiar with our ROAR program, this is a program where we go into schools and we teach kids, young kids, ages 4 to 8, the basics of body safety and prevention. This right here is a storybook version of our same lesson. This is a perfect starting point for parents and caregivers to begin that conversation with their children. It's fun, it's interactive, it encourages bravery and courage in kids, and that's what it's all about.
So what do you say to parents who are very fearful and so fearful that they won't let their kids maybe participate in summer activities?
Yeah, everyone has the right to parent children in a way that feels right for their family. I will say that going to camps, maybe going to sleepovers, if that is an agreed upon thing that's okay in your family, that's part of childhood, right? We want kids to enjoy being kids, and they deserve to enjoy being kids. But that's why it's important that we equip them with the right language. We're talking to them about body safety and always letting them know that they can always talk to us if something happens that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Yes, great tips. We never want to scare our kids, but we do have to tell them. Shelby, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
We love what you do at the Care Center. We appreciate you guys as always. You can get the latest ROAR book and learn about other resources at carecenter-okc.org.